today. So we hope within 2 hours we can finish all the questions because objective will be quite easier as compared to the structures. Okay, let's go. Food technologies intends to destroy bacteria that cause the banana, yeah, to rot using radioisotope. Radioisotope. They want to kill the microorganism. In your opinion, which one is the most suitable? Very good. Normally, cobalt 60, yes, it is not only used to kill the microorganism, cobalt 60 also used in a cancer treatment. Guys, my strategy in answering objective question, I will go through every single option and I will tell you why it is wrong. So it is really important for you to take notes all those things. Okay? Take notes of those things. Okay. Normally for carbon 14, we will measure the age of the artifact, and sodium is the pipe leakage, and phosphorus 32 is more to what? The 32. Tell me. It's more like a fertilizer, and also yes, it is in the plants. They use in the plants. Yes, you are right. Diagram 1 shows the aircraft filled with a gas P. Remember, in order to fill the aircraft with a certain gases, it must be lightest gas possible and safer. So, this compound, normally we will choose helium. Helium. Okay. Remember, some of the question they do ask, why helium, and between helium and hydrogen. Remember, guys, we have a helium and hydrogen. Yes, hydrogen is much lighter than the helium, but nevertheless we will not choose hydrogen rather than the helium. Do you know why? Hydrogen is lighter than the helium, but we not choose the hydrogen. We choose helium for aircraft. Why? Any reason? Anyone can answer, Maybe Farisha? Mm. Which one? Which one? Helium is not flammable. I will say if I'm you, I will put it in this way. Helium is more inert. It is inert. Where hydrogen is a reactive gas. That's why the moment hydrogen is exposed to the air, it will produce a pop sound. That pop sound, why air contains the oxygen. The oxygen and the hydrogen will combine and produce a pop sound. That is what we call as an explosion. Explosion. That's okay. You must keep in mind that's the main reason why we didn't choose the hydrogen over the helium. Over the helium. Therefore, as you can see over here, gas P gas consists of what? Helium is under category of what? Compound, molecule, atom, or ion? It is atom. That's why this is group 18. This is a group 18. And this group 18 is called as a monoatom. It is called as a monoatom. Please keep that in the mind. The relative, kalau tak faham, terus tanya guys. The relative molecular mass of the compound with the empirical formula of CH2. CH2 is 42. They will ask you to find the molecular formula. Maybe I would like to ask the maybe tell me what you mean by empirical formula. is, what do you mean by empirical formula? Definition of empirical formula. Simplest form is, I will say, better you put it as the simplest ratio of the atom of elements in a compound. Okay? Simplest ratio. That is a keyword. That is a keyword that you should use. Okay? Rahil, maybe try the molecular formula. What do you mean by molecular formula? Molecular formula, Rahil, are you there? Maybe Rahil shy cat. Siapa lagi? Sebab saya nak pilih Dania. Dania, try Dania. Dania, I'm making you popular. Moroccan might be looking for you after this, Dania. Please answer. Or Turkeys might looking for you. Nah, ya Allah. Tak apalah. Korang tengah tidur ke apa? Bangunlah. Ni aku nak meroyan ni. Ha. Engkau je jawab. Actual number of atom. Actual number of atom ratio in a formula. Okay. Hey, korang. Okay, you have a CH2 is equivalent to 42 and N. So N is 12 plus with 2 plus 1 equals to 42. Then you have N equals to 14 equals to 42. And you have N is 42 divided by 14. What do you get? N is what? N is what? Get ready with your calculator, guys. It is 3, but you not yet finish the thing. You are going to multiply. You can going to substitute over here. Then you will get a 3 3CH2 and multiply this accordingly into the things. Then you get C3H6. The answer is C. Well, baby. Done. Any question, my dear? So far so good, Hijab. Okay. So, hijab. And guys, I would like to ask you, do you need this thing? Or or you write it down? Kalau you write it down, then I don't need to save this. Kalau you save, then aku lah. Arina Jamal has joined your meeting. Okay, Arina, where are you? Yes. Sebab saya nampak you punya email baru masuk. Okay, next one. Oh, bila korang masuk, I automatically will get notification in my email. Arina, yeah, dia baru je masuk email you. So each of you, that is the attendance actually. I'm looking at the attendance based on that. Which statement explain why duralumin, okay dengar when I'm talking about duralumin is when where we use this. Duralumin is actually an alloy. It is an alloy. But where does we use duralumin? Kat mana kita guna duralumin? Kat mana kita guna this one, duralumin? Tell me. Aeroplane, yes, Alicia, you are right. The body part is made of duralumin. Imagine you are taking an aeroplane. The body of the aeroplane is made of a pure aluminium. Pure aluminium is like your aluminium foil. Imagine aluminium foil. Ah, what will happen to that aeroplane? You depart, and that will be your last journey. That might be your last journey. Okay, so betul lah. If we make the duralumin, it's harder than the aluminium, pure metal. Why? The space between the atom in duralumin decrease. The space between the duralumin, macam pelik. Tapi wait first. The atom in duralumin are arranged in an orderly manner. No, duralumin is alloy. Therefore, it doesn't have a orderly arrangement. No. The attractive force between the atoms in duralumin is stronger. Not really. The layer of atom in duralumin have a more difficulty in sliding over one another. Bingo! This is the most precise answer. When they have a difficulty to slide over one another, the layers, between the layers, this make duralumin harder than the pure metal. Because in a pure metal like aluminium, the arrangement is much order. When they are in a much order, they can easily slide over because because the space between they can slide over. So please keep that in the mind. So next one, if you have a question, please stop me, guys. Those on YouTube, guys, you can leave your questions under the comment sections. I will try to answer accordingly. And also please subscribe and turn on notification. Gitu. Terus promote 2-in-1. Okay, which of the following gases has the double covalent bond? Guys, I really will suggest for these particular things you need to draw the diagram. So a simple Lewis diagram, you have a hydrogen like this, a nitrogen like this, a triple bond, a chlorine is like this, and a oxygen like this. So which one will be the right answer? Double bond. Yes, baby. Oxygen. Is Adam here? Okay, Aiman, text dia jap. Dia tidur ke? Okay lah. Okay, never mind. Diagram to show the apparatus set up of an experiment. You have a zinc nitrate ZnNO32 and aluminium nitrate Al bracket NO3 and 3. Okay, which of the following can be used to differentiate those solution? My dear student, if you look, nitrate and nitrate are two same thing. They are two same thing. Therefore, in this question, we are not going to differentiate the nitrate. Jadi, we are not going to do the brown ring test. No. The question is over here is to differentiate between the zinc and aluminium. Therefore, it is a cation test. It is a cation test. Okay, but as I told you in my previous classes, cation test we can use either NaOH and NH3. Therefore, as you can see at here, definitely we are not going to use a potassium iodide. We are not going to use a silver nitride. So the answer could be A or B. A or B. Which one we will choose? Very good, Arena. Arena is right. We will choose A over B. We not choose, or rather than the B. Do you know any reason why B is wrong, even though B can be used for the cation identification? Tell me. Even though B is right for the cation test, but that is wrong in this specific case. Who can tell me? Who want to be? They want to give the voice to the YouTube to do it now. Any volunteer? Any volunteer? Semua tak volunteer. Never mind. Then I choose. Maybe we choose the handsome Ryan. Yes. Answer. Why? Wow, suara nak masuk YouTube terus sedap ya. Why we choose the ammonium hydroxide over the sodium hydroxide in this case? Mm-hmm. Soluble, am I right? What? Okay, good. Thank you. Alicia, just now Alicia have text over there. Yes, you are right. In the sodium hydroxide, the observation for aluminium and also zinc and aluminium will be the same. They form a precipitate. White precipitate. But nevertheless, for ammonium hydroxide, you must remember from a white precipitate, therefore here, white precipitate. And for ammonium hydroxide, you will notice only aluminium will have a white precipitate. So, in simple, what I'm trying to say by if you are using ammonium hydroxide, then you can easily differentiate between the aluminium and the zinc because the aluminium will have the precipitate, but nevertheless, the zinc doesn't have any precipitate. Understood? Yes. So we will move on because life need to move on. Engku jangan lupa ya update gambar kucing. I'm your big heart fan for kucing. Berapa puluh kucing kau ada dekat rumah engku? 9? Oh my god. Happy. I'm happy for you. Mama cat. Okay. Diagram 3 shows the apparatus set up to study the reaction between the chlorine water and the potassium bromide. Just a question, satu soalan lah. Ada tak siapa-siapa ada kucing lebih banyak daripada si engku ni? More than 9. Sah? 9 ekor aku tak boleh imagine weh. Tak apalah. Engku, I will suggest you make it 10. Please. Again, this one show the reaction between the chlorine water and this one. Yeah? Okay, my dear student, let's have a look. Yeah, when you have a K KBr and you are plus with the Cl2, then my dear, do you think this reaction is possible? Do you think this reaction is possible? Yes, why? Very good. Chlorine are more reactive or more electronegative compared to the bromine. Therefore, they can displace. Therefore, they can displace the bromine from the solution. Therefore, it will end out by getting KCl and you get a Br2. Br2. So this is not balanced. Make it like 2 over here and the 2 over here in order to make it balanced. Okay, guys. This is what we call as a chemical equation. Actually, this equation is interlinked with the redox. Redox. So you need to know what is a redox is about. Okay, now as you can go over here, you break this. Ingat lagi tak yang kahwin tak kahwin yang saya ajar? This become a K plus and a Br minus Cl20 and K plus and Cl minus Br20. And is there anything that I can cut it off? Is there anything that I can cut it off? The K plus is same on the both hand side, then I can cut it off. And you notice the Br negative become Br20. This is 2 and plus 2 electron. And on the other hand, Cl2 plus with a 2 electron and become 2Cl minus. My dear student, can you tell me the bromine undergo oxidation or reduction? Oxidation or reduction? The bromine. Jangan buat bunyi juon. Very good. It will undergo oxidation. Oxidation. And also this one will be reduction. Reduction. Okay. Good. So, now look at the question. Which of the following substance can replace chlorine water? To obtain the same observation. So mean, you need to identify dekat bawah ni, the one at below, which one undergo a reduction reactions. Which one? Hello student, which one? Okay, let me tell you, my dear student, if you are choosing, okay, look at B first. If you are choosing iodine, do you think iodine is strong enough to displace the bromine? No, so the answer is wrong. But iron 2 sulfate, as you know, iron 2 sulfate, iron 2 plus will become iron 3 plus. If you look at this equation, this is an oxidation. Oxidation. Therefore, C is wrong. And the zinc, for my dear, zinc will become zinc 2 plus and plus 2 electron. Again, my dear, this is an oxidation reaction. The only choice that we have will be A, because the K2Cr2O7 will become, the chromium will become Cr3 plus. It is one reduction reactions in this in a redox. In a redox, it is a reduction. It will undergo a reduction. So the answer will be A. So let's move on to the next one, my dear. The following is a balanced ionic equation. Okay, my dear student, if you look, the aluminium will undergo oxidation. Okay, and the copper will undergo reduction. Oxidation and reduction. Okay, therefore, the aluminium in this case is what type of agent? It's an oxidizing agent or reducing agent? Very good. It is reducing agent. Reducing agent. And also copper will become the automatically is a oxidizing agent. Oxidizing agent. Okay, now look at the question. Which of the following statement regarding the above equation is correct? Kesian orang Morocco dengar correct. Okay, correct. Aluminium is the reducing agent. Reducing agent. Is that true? Yay! The answer is A. Copper donate electron. No lah, gain electron. Do you still remember oil rig? Oil rig. What do you mean by oil rig? Oxidation is lose electron and reduction is gain electron. Electron, electron, electron. Copper iron is oxidized. No, it's undergo reduction. Aluminium is reduced. No, it's oxidized. Okay, baby, you are right. Done with this. I'm gonna erase this. Okay. Number 9. Mamma mia. Guys, get ready with calculator as well, yeah? Going to do it. Okay. Which of the following is correct about exothermic and endothermic? Guys, before I really proceed this one, I think I have do the recall of everything. Exo, the heat is released lah, going out. Betul. Jadi A automatically is wrong. Okay, when the heat is going out, the temperature increases or decreases? So increases, C macam betul. Endothermic, you are absorbing the heat. When you are absorbed, the temperature will be decreases. So the right answer is C. That's how I do it. Let's look at the chemical bond is broken. Betul ke? It should be formed. And over here should be broken. Like my broken heart. Aiman make my heart broken. Betul tak, Aiman? Yes, I will try. Tell my... Apa dia? Farisha? Kenapa Farisha? Apalah. Even though Aiman tak nak terima. Let's look at that. I have one thing to tell about exothermic. Okay, let's say about exothermic, and we do have endothermic. Okay, guys, amount of energy. If you are still recall, for this one, exothermic, the graph is going downward. And endothermic, the graph is going upward. I hope you remember, I have done the revision in a previous class. So, in this case, the delta H of the product is high or low compared to reactant. High or low? Product. Exothermic. Exo. Kau faham tak apa yang going on? The graph ni lah, anak-anak. This one. This is your product, this is your reactant. Therefore, the product, the energy of the product is lower as compared to delta H reactant. On the other hand, the delta H of this is going upward, endothermic. This is your product, this is your reactant. So the product will have higher energy than delta H reactant. So what I'm trying to say over here, I erase this a bit. Look at the explanations over here. The total energy of product is higher. Salah. The reactant is higher. Salah. Okay. Okay, done. Meow. Mama cat done. Okay. Rahil dah ada ke belum, Rahil? Just now Rahil is quite quiet. Ada Rahil. Tadi kenapa tak dengar Okay. Okay, Rahil. Okay, which of the following process will produce ethanol from ethene? Ah, la 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 la. You have E and E become OL. So it is a hydration. You plus water. Plus water. What is the condition? Siapa remember? Siapa still remember what the condition? Tell me the condition for hydration. Yes, the answer is A, but I'm asking the condition. What is the condition? In become all. Tell me. Anyone can answer. Yes, itulah condition, the catalyst, the temperature, the pressure, everything. Tengok, this is the problem with SPM student. Jangan jadi macam ni. Cepat. Oh, baru nak maki cepat. Who's the one want to answer? Okay, Alicia, hurry up. Potassium manganate itu oxidation, sayang. Itu untuk menghasilkan diol. That is to produce diol. I'm asking all alcohol. Don't use potassium manganate. Do you still remember phosphoric acid? Ingat dok. What is the temperature? Siapa jawab tadi tu? Aiman? Yes, Razik. Razik. Okay, 300. Ryan, sorry, Razik pula. And also, what is the pressure? 60 atm. Sekejap, saya update dalam grup. Datin Aiman banyak lupa. Aku takut kejap lagi kau berbasikan dalam rumah. Okay, next one. The equation below shows the combustion of ethanol. Combustion of ethanol. Of course, combustion of ethanol produces carbon dioxide and H2O. Okay. Calculate the volume of carbon dioxide gas produced if 0.05 mole of ethanol is burned completely. First of all, it's a complete reaction. Okay, they asking for carbon dioxide. Which method I should use? Which method? I always suggest to my student, which method to do this kind of question. If you are dealing with this kind of question, which method? Baby, answer me, babies. Do you still remember mole ratio? Mole ratio? Yeah, we are going to do the mole ratio. So, the ratio will be between C2H5 OH, the ethanol, ratio with the carbon dioxide. In this case, the ratio will be 1 to the 2. And the mole that I'm given over here is 0.05. And what will be the X? Very, 0.1? Oh, yeah. 0.1. Ya, saya tulis kat situ 0.1. Am I done? No, they are asking about the volume at the RTP. Therefore, as you know, mole is equivalent to volume divided by molar volume. Molar volume. Therefore, you have 0.1 equals to volume divided by molar volume will be 0.1. Molar volume will be 24. Then you cross multiply this thing. What do you get? Yes, that is the answer. B, baby. B, baby. Done? Meow. Okay, good. Okay, this one. Okay. Diagram 4 is the structural formula of an organic compound. Allah, naming. Do you still remember the PRS that I teach you? PRS. And this belong to who? Do you still remember my organic, this one, carbon compound formula? Carbon compound formula, the one on in all oic 8 met and prop good pen hex heb ocnan deck CnH2n plus 2 CnH2n CnH2n plus 1 OH CnH2n plus 1 COOH CnH2n plus 1 COO CnH2n plus 1. Ingat, you must remember this formula. So, by looking at this structure, this belongs to which family? Uninoloic 8. Tell me. And, because it's a single bond. And the longest continuous carbon chain will be this one. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, baby. It's the Buddha. And carbon number 2 is methyl, and carbon number 3 is methyl as well. Since you have methyl twice, then it becomes 2,3-dimethyl or methyl. Orang putih suka panggil methyl. Macam apa dah ya? Orang Malaysia methyl. So it's up to you. Want to be a UK or Malaysian? Okay, 2,3-dimethyl protein. So the answer will be. Oh guys, the answer you need to correct it a bit ya. Dia kena ada dash. Maybe they put a careless mistake over here. You must have a dash. So the answer is she. Cacing, comel. Okay, let's look the next one. Table 1 shows the electron arrangement of the element P and Q. We will discuss until 25, then I give you a break. Then we will continue the second session. The table 1 shows the arrangements of a P and Q. By looking at the electron arrangement of a P, I can simply say it is a metal element. And by looking at the Q, I know this is a non-metal. Guy, do you know how I can identify this? Very good. Based on the valence electron. You must always keep in your mind 1 till 3, the valence electron, is belong to metal. And 4 till 8, it is actually a non-metal. That is how I identify it's belong to which. Therefore, my dear student, you have a P and Q, a metal and non-metal. What kind of bond I'm gonna have? Therefore, it's going to be ionic bond. And of course, B and C will automatically wrong. And by looking at the possibilities, and you know P have a 2 valence electron, therefore it's 2 positive. And the Q is 2 negative because it's lack of 2 electron. It lack of 2 electron. And on the other hand, look at that, what will be the combination? You look at the charges, it have a same number. When you have a same number, you can make it simplify this to become 1 and 1, simplest ratio. Therefore, finally, my dear student, you get PQ. So the answer will be Dungi, Dongi, Dongi, D. Hey guys, if you have a question, please do not shy or hesitate to ask. You can ask immediately. I'm here to entertain you. Yes. Today I'm energetic because if saya tak lack of sleep. Pagi-pagi sorry. Pagi-pagi you must be energetic, yeah. That is in YouTube. I will not answer that. So no comment on that question. Next question will be I DM you tepi. Pagi kot, baru lepas subuh weh. So what do you expect? Semua tengok jam. Baru lepas subuh pukul 11 pagi. Dia mazhab mana ni? Diagram 5 shows the apparatus set up for a chemical cell using electrons pair of the magnesium. Allah. This one is a chemical cell. Of course, it will produce the electric. Okay, my dear student, they're using a copper nitrate. Copper nitrate is blue in color. Blue. When you do the electrolysis, you will notice the intensity of the blue color will be decreases because the copper ion in the electrolyte been discharged. The intensity of the copper nitrate, the blue color of this will increases because the copper ion in the solution has been discharged. Indirectly, what I'm trying to say, the concentration, of copper ion in the solution decreases because it's been discharged. So, they are asking, which of the following explain the observation? The blue copper nitrate solution become fade. A lot of fake friend, Fade friend. Ada ke? Fake ke fake? Whatever lah. Okay, I already explained. A, B, C, D. Please tell me. The copper ion is discharged. Pandainya. Yes, you are right. Next one. If you look this one, the following chemical equations show the reaction of the preparation of a silver chloride. For your information, silver chloride is insoluble salt. It's an insoluble salt. Therefore, my dear student, this one is actually referring to a double decomposition. A double decomposition experiment. Double decomposition experiments. So, what is the volume of potassium chloride? Apa ni? What is the volume of the potassium chloride? 0.5 solution needed to produce 2.8 gram of a silver chloride. Mamma mia. First of all, guys, you're gonna use the mole ratio. The mole ratio. Always make a habit whenever you get an equation, check is the equation balanced or not. Of course, in this case, it's balanced on both hand side. Therefore, as you can see over here, my dear student, it produced how many mole? How many mole? You need to calculate. Yeah, very good. Okay, mole equivalent to the mass over molar mass. If you look here, guys, my teaching style, I always start with writing down the formula. Even though I know the formula very well, I will still write it down because make a habit, do chemistry question systematically. Always make a questions because even though objective, I will still write the formula because it will be made as a habit and you will practice this and apply this in paper 2. That is our main concern. That is our main concern. Okay, so let's look over here. The mass that I use will be 2.87 over with what is the molar mass of a silver chloride? Please tell me. AgCl, silver chloride. What is the molar mass? You can calculate from here. What is the molar mass? Hurry up. 143.5. Very good. So, what is the mole? 0.02 mole. Okay, very good. 0.02. Okay, now guys, look at here. What is the ratio between silver chloride and potassium chloride? What is the ratio? Therefore, if silver chloride is 0.02, automatically the potassium chloride will be 0.02. Yay! You know the mole. But they are asking for volume. They are asking for volume. Therefore, you are going to use this formula. If you still remember, mole equivalent to mv over 1000. mv over 1000. Since you are going to use mv over 1000, okay, the mole become 0.02. And do you know the molar? Yes, you know the molar is given in the question. 0.5, and the volume is what you are looking forward, and divide by 1000. Divide by 1000. Okay, please solve this mathematic formula for me. Yeah, it will be just a mathematic 40 cm cubic. Okay, the answer is B. Done. Any questions, my dear? Okay, that's cool. This one. Okay. Diagram 6 show two volumetric flasks contain the solution of a sulfuric acid and HX. Okay, if you look, based on this observation, my dear student, I notice sulfuric acid will be H2SO4. Therefore, it is a diprotic acid. And based on here, it only have one H. Therefore, it will be a monoprotic acid. Guys, nampak tak? Do you notice or not? The way I answer the question. You should learn how do I tackle the questions. When I'm answering a chemistry question, you must learn the technique that I'm using. If you're really careful enough, notice I will always start my chemistry question, not by answering the question. I will put whatever information that is related to that particular question. Based on that information, I will notice it is become much more easier for me to answer the question. Make a habit. Don't too excited answering the question, but you are wasting more time. It's a piece of advice. Why is the concentration of the hydrogen ion in a sulfuric acid is higher? I think I have give you the answer. What? A, B, C, D. I think I have give the answer. It's A. Ayam, ya, boleh. Ayam. Okay. Okay. Turkish and Moroccan, ayam stand for chicken. Okay. Ayam. Betul. And why it is a diprotic acid? So what? A diprotic acid, always remember, it will produce 2 mole of hydrogen ion. That's the reason. If it is monoprotic, it will only produce 1 mole of hydrogen ions. And it produces 1 mole of hydrogen ions. On the other hand, table to show the protons number of several elements. If I am you, I will do the electron arrangement. 281, 282, 286, 288. Now look at the question. I know. This one adalah metal. Second is metal. Of course, the third and the fourth will be non-metal. Okay, a non-metal. Okay, as you can see over here, which of the following pair of elements react to form an ionic compound? Guys, whenever you have S in as your answer, kalau ada S kan, you cut it off because S is octet. When it is octet, it is stable. When it is stable, it will never undergo any chemical reaction. Therefore, B and C automatically kick it off. So we have ionic bond. Is that logic or not? P and Q. They combined. No, kick this off. The answer is D, donkey. Okay. The next one. Yeah, we are almost there. Yay. Finally, more pictures. Diagram 7 shows a clock. Oh, for home decor. Oh, saya selalu jumpa jam ni. Macam they stick to the wall. It is made up of a substance which does not rust and look nice. Of course, because it is an alloy. Alloy. That's why it doesn't rust and look nice. A better appearance, we call it. So which of the following shows the arrangements of the particles? Allah senang. Tell me which one is alloy? It's a B because it is made of a different particle and disturb the layer of arrangement. The layer of arrangement. This is alloy. Okay, done. Okay. Okay, this one, Diagram 8 shows a sweet potato, mamma mia, which is sliced into a small size for cooking. Aiman, rumah kamu tak ada sweet potato You have a plenty of chili and you have a lot of terung. Huh? Terung? Suruhlah mak tanam sweet potato now. Oh, okay. Dia pergi basikal Bicycling. Kesiannya. Hari ni sampai mana? Ke Johor ke? Sekejap lagi. 6:30 dan they're gone. I think by now they already reached Johor. Later I look at the Nila Instagram. I can get the update. Okay, let me show this one. Sweet potato. Why they cut? Allah, small piece. Then I'm actually talking about the rate of reaction. The rate of reaction. So size is a factor. Aiman, size is a factor? Okay, very good. The smaller the size, the larger the surface area, the higher the rate of reaction. Okay, so why does small size of a surface cook faster? I think I have give you all the answers. The frequency of the effective collision between the particle decreases. Salah. The total surface area of the sweet potato is big, betul, right? Collision between the particle is more frequent. Betul. Dia tanya apa ya? Why? Okay. The collision between the particle is more frequent. No. If a more frequent, this is referred to temperature because increase in the kinetic energy. Okay, more volume of water is used. Apa kaitan dengan ini? No, the precise one will be B, baby. Okay, now 20. Diagram 9 shows the periodic table with the 4 elements represented by the letter A, B, C, and D. Which of those elements has an electron arrangement? Allah, 7. Valence electron 7 refer to group. Which group? 17. The answer is C, Chomel. Chicken. Okay, let's move on. A compound with the formula X blah blah has the relative formula mass of 125. What is the relative atomic mass of X? Allah. You have X plus V the C plus 3 oxygen and it gives you 125. And X plus 12 plus 3, 16 equals to 125. Guys, please help me to solve this mathematic question. Pandainya 65. Let's go 22. Diagram 10 shows a reagent bottle. Okay, copper to chloride. Cu, kenapa dia mix? Sekejap. Nanti kita tengok. CuCl2 and CuSO4. Okay. Aiman, you are the one. Aiman, I cannot accept this. I tell your mom. Aiman, come on lah, Aiman. I need to update this. Okay, Aiman accidentally pasted two label on the bottle. Okay, you accidentally done this. So this question let Aiman to answer. Both copper trichloride and copper to sulfate solution are blue. Because of why, Aiman? Answer this. Because both contain copper. Copper is blue in color. Okay, Aiman, the question is, how can, Aiman, which of the following chemical can be used to help Aiman identify the solution in the reagent bottle? Guy, and more specifically, Aiman, what test you are going to do? Which test you are going to carry out? Kambing. This is, you are going to do an iron test. You're going to do the anion test because the cation is same. But in this case, the anion are different. The anion are different. You have the chloride and you have the sulfide. Guys, do you still remember the magic triangle? The one that I teach you? Guys, do I teach you the magic triangle? Takkanlah yang triangle. Engkau, ada tak engkau? Oh, the one saya nak chemistry, saya Cemerlang. Do you still remember this? For KYS and also other school, do I teach this magic triangle? Okay, if no, then I will teach this later. I don't want to spend time over here now. I will teach because some of the center online already teach. Sekejap lagi saya ajar. Sekejap lagi saya ajar. So the things is to be short. Let me teach you. You have a chlorine and you have a sulfate. So how to differentiate these two? You can use a barium nitrate. Why using barium nitrate? When you are using barium nitrate, and you mix with this one, it will form a barium sulfate, which is a white precipitate. A white precipitate. But if you are using a barium nitrate for this one, it forms a barium chloride. It doesn't show any significance difference. So the answer will be B, because one form a precipitate, the other one doesn't form a precipitate. After this, I teach you the magic triangle. Okay, done. Yeah, Aiman. Oh, you must on the camera and we will look everything in detail as a proof. No, you might lie to us. Yes. Then on camera lah, as a proof. Cepatlah pergi. Seronok Ryan. On camera, wow. Carl, kau okay tak Carl? Why so diam? Still main gitar lagi. Okay, I'm gonna erase this. Okay, let's look this one, my dear student. Which characteristic of the hydrogen chloride enable to show the acidic properties in the water? Wait, guys. When you have a hydrogen chloride, HCl, you dissolve in water, in the presence of water, it forms a hydrogen ion and the chloride ions. Therefore, the presence of a hydrogen ion will show the acidic properties of this HCl. Because in the water, the HCl will ionize or dissociated. Ionized or dissociated. So, which one will be the answer? Cuba baca D dulu. Jangan jawab A. I dah tahu dah. You mesti cakap benda tu. Which one is more precise? A or D? Pardon? Yeah. Yeah. D is more precise. Sebab tu guys, when you are answering an objective question, don't just look the first answer then you rasa, oh ini betul ni, terus jawab. Salah tu. Kalau boleh, you tengok A until D, then you choose the more precise one. It's ionized in water to form the hydrogen ion. That's why HCl show the acidic properties. Okay. So, the other hand, which of the following substance is acidic? Toothpaste, tomato sauce, soap, sodium bicarbonate. Which one? Which one? Which one? Yes, tomato ketchup. This is general questions. You can write it down. Let's do 25 before I give you a break. Which reaction has the highest rate of reaction? Look at that one by one. Rusting. Do you think rust is a high rate of reaction? No, rust is the slowest. Photosynthesis in green plant. Macam tak tahu je photosynthesis. Burning of a small piece of charcoal in the air. Burning will be always a very fast reactions. Okay. Formation of stalactites and stalagmite. This is, tahu tak dekat dalam cave tu, yang macam ada cone tu, yang putih-putih tu, that take million of years. Therefore, this is wrong as well. I think the precise answer will be C. Photosynthesis is quite slow. Okay, guys,